So, Doom has been out for about 5 days now, and I must admit, I've been playing it a lot. I can't really quantify how I feel towards it. I feel it's a good game. I genuinely feel it's good. It's probably better than Doom 2016, but then again, I haven't played Doom 2016 in a little while. Point being, I would recommend it. You know, genuinely, I feel it's probably the best thing that's going to be published by Bethesda anytime soon. But typical of Bethesda, they actually accidentally left Denuvo out of the game. How do you like that? I now lament that I got the Steam version. I should have got the Bethesda.net version, but I skipped it thinking it would be loaded with some proprietary crap to annoy me. And frankly, I can't really be upset because this is Bethesda as a whole. Even when they're not making the game, they're still somehow incompetent. And that's what makes Bethesda Bethesda. Is there anything they do now that isn't riddled with a bug or a mistake? Like, what keeps this damn company going? I love this. As cracks go, this one is about as simple as possible. Open the main game folder and you'll notice the 369 megabyte Denuvo Doom EXE. Barry Gitman wrote and read it. However, under Doom Eternal Original, you'll find a smaller 67 megabyte EXE. With the same name, copy this EXE to the main folder and overwrite the Denuvo EXE. Wow. It's like they did all the work for you. A pirater's wet dream. A new game comes out, especially one that everybody wants, like Doom. Everything you need is already in the folders. Simply brilliant. I wonder how much they paid for Denuvo. Frankly, I don't feel bad. I feel this is like a feel-good story. You know, if you've bought this version of the game, you can actually play it without the Denuvo in it. I don't see the issue. Frankly, more games need to launch without Denuvo. In a way, Bethesda did something wrong, but it actually turned out to be good. It was like a happy little accident. I always wondered what the hell Bob Ross was talking about, and now I fully understand. Personally, I think this is great. Not so much for Bethesda, because now pirates could just, this probably been fixed, but at the time, pirates probably just like, oh man, this is fantastic. Frankly, Denuvo sucks. It really does. And as we've seen in the past, it only stops games from being cracked for like a few weeks maximum. But then again, maybe up to a month. But then again, at that point, people would still buy the game. And I guess they assume if people can't steal it, they'll buy it anyway. And from my experience with pirates and such, they're not going to buy it any way you slice it. They'll wait until it gets cracked. I mean, there are people in countries that can't afford these games. You're never really going to get rid of pirating. Trying to stop pirating is a lot like the war on terrorism or the war on drugs. It's a battle you're never going to win. It's impossible. You're never going to stop drugs because people always love the ganja smoke, as the children say. And you're not going to stop terrorism because there's always going to be someone pissed off somewhere about something. And the best way they can get back at you is attacking random people that have nothing to do with the government. Oh, Bethesda did this one time before with Rage, huh? Well, that's not really a major loss. Rage 2, big whoop. Does anyone care about Rage? I don't think people cared about Rage 2 when it came out. It's like all that hype they had built around it, then it came out and sort of just fizzled out. Not as bad as Crackdown 2, right? Now that was a fuckfest. Users from Reddit, Risset Era, among others, first yesterday reported the official DRM-free leak. Why is it such a bad thing that there's no DRM? Especially Denuvo. I don't know how many games I've had where it was a pain in the ass to play the game because of Denuvo's intrusive trash. Then you find out from people who pirated the games, they're like, oh yeah, I don't have to deal with that because I stole it. Like, why should a game play easier for someone who stole it than me who paid for it? Whatever, who cares? I'm not even gonna go off in that tangent. Let's move to something else a little funny here. Because we're going through this real quick. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm kind of punch drunk from today. The God of War no longer contains only on PlayStation.
Wow, what a waste. The poor children.
Label on the official webpage. Oh my. The arrival of God of War on PC now seems like a possibility following some intriguing new changes on the official PlayStation website. Sony clearly entertaining the idea of bringing more of its first-party titles to PC platforms in the future. Let's see. While Herman Hulse, I probably said that wrong, the head of PlayStation Worldwide Studios has stated that Sony won't be looking to bring all of its former exclusives to PC, that it hasn't stopped publishers from beginning to step foot into those waters later this year when Horizon Zero Dawn comes to PC. Now, This is just sort of like, for me, I don't care if it comes to PC or not. I really don't care. You know, I've got so much crap going on, and I think most people do. Most rational people that game don't care if these IPs come to PC or vice versa. It's only the hardcore fanboys that seem to be almost physically assaulted by the very idea of it. Now, if you remember, back on the 10th of March, when the world wasn't going crazy from the you-know-what, Guerrilla Games confirmed that Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition was coming to PC. They also said, we are excited that more players will be able to meet Aloy and explore the world of Horizon Zero Dawn this summer. Wrong! Guerrilla Games, you piece of shit! That's how Sony fans reacted. You don't see Nintendo putting their assets on PC, I suppose only on PlayStation, is pretty worthless now. What a disgrace.
Why am I toxic?
This man is actually very upset by this news, like it's a game you're not even playing anymore, odds are. Who gives a rat's ass? This is the dystopian nightmare that is the human psyche. This is the problem with becoming too attached to a little piece of plastic. I would say people would benefit from watching Alan Watts or listening to him, but let's face it, now the movie industry and the gaming industry has gotten a load of Alan Watts, and I hear him talking on like PlayStation game commercials and car commercials. I'm like, oh my God.
Let's have a dream which isn't under control. And then you would get more and more adventurous. And you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream.
You frickin' pricks! You guys have ruined it!
Oh, wow. Wow, really, dude? This guy is mad. He literally changed his PlayStation logo to an X out of it and changed his name. F. Herman Haltz, bring back Sean Layden with the... Wow. Why the f do you release your games on a platform that competes with PlayStation? But whatever, thank you for saving me money. Now I'm skipping PS5 and getting your games via torrent.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Farewell.
Oh my God, like that level of anger over something so minuscule in life. But granted, this happened before the whole big world change that we are living in. So maybe that might have changed some of these people's ideas of what's important in life. Maybe not. Murder Raccoon? Oh, that reminds me of dying Sega in the 90s, Saturn Games official PC ports. Good job, Sony. Good job. Now there's no reason to buy a PS5. Goodbye, fans' money. Wasn't enough for you. Does Steam give you Half-Life? No. Jesus Christ almighty. Now, if God of War comes to PC, you do realize some of these people will probably be on suicide watch and or go absolutely mental. Thanks for the middle finger, guys. I appreciate it so much. Oh, so much, I see. Next, I'll think about whether I should support your next game. I genuinely am impressed by why this matters so much. I am. What did you lose? You played the game, you enjoyed it, so they put it on the PC or they put it, like, what does it matter? Is this going to take money from you? Is your wife going to leave you for another man because you promised her Sony would never let their exclusives go anywhere else? It's a war of nothing. This was what was important to people before the big virus. Y'all are a PlayStation company. PC is a direct competing platform. Not only y'all destroyed PlayStation of 25 years, but you don't see Nintendo putting exclusives on PC because of the reason I described. 25 years and went down the drain. It's over for PlayStation. This is not my SIE.
Can we stop this cruel game and allow the boy to keep one shred of dignity? For God's sakes! I can't stand to see him in all this pain! You vicious bastards!
There are people this mad. No reason to buy a PlayStation 5. They didn't even say all the PlayStation games would come to the PC. They put one on there. God forbid Sony puts up two. He's going to have a hired hit on his head. I might just buy Horizon Zero Dawn now, just to piss people off. I used to think J-Tech was alone in this mental state, but he's not. The future should prove to be interesting if this supposed thing is true. If this is true and God of War might possibly come to PC, it's going to be like, dude, get a Twitter account or at least go on Twitter and watch the announcement page. People are going to have meltdowns. You're going to see so many banned accounts it isn't even funny. Remember when PlayStation stuck by its hardware like Nintendo does? Now they are bending the knee of Microsoft instead of encouraging PS Now subs to entice more people to join the PS community. Can't wait to see all the piracy and oh, good Lord. Fragmentation backfire on them for this. Yes, because everybody's going to pirate the hell out of the game. No one in the PC community is going to buy it. You know, it's like, you know they're not playing these games anymore. It doesn't matter. I think the validation is in buying a console, having your affiliation with. It's almost like console gaming has gotten into the same vein as professional sports where people are like diehard fans. Like the Raider Nation in California, where these people dress up in these costumes for the Oakland Raiders because they're that goddamn obsessed with the team. And I could understand if someone was paying you to paint your ass silver and be out there, but they're not.